Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Friday. How's everyone doing? I'm doing fine, thank you. All right, so let's have a look at the markets today. It's 10:03 a.m. We just got the news about. Let me just see what the news is about. So we got Michigan inflation expectations, consumer expectations. Okay, those numbers, you know, we got some green numbers, we got some red numbers. Doesn't really matter. What matters is how the market reacts to them. All right, so let's quickly go over what I did today. All right, let me just make sure everything is working. All right, so I did an opening range trade this morning on my funded futures account. As you recall, if you watch my recap from last night, I took a loss in that trade. I oversized. I took 3 minis. I should have just gone with one. That's what I did this morning. All right, so you can see here, again, I almost caught at the top, so the market started pushing up really fast. This time I just made it in. It was just one mini. I got in, and and I guess I had a couple opportunities to get out, so I got out. I had one opportunity, 2, 3, so it was pretty good. Even though it looks like it was a close call, it was still fine because I did get a third chance to get out here. So I had 3 opportunities to close this trade, so which is great. All right, when the market gives you a couple opportunities, that's usually that doesn't happen very often. All right, so then next trade I did was I saw the market kind of start going down, flushing a little bit. I was looking at 1-minute chart actually. This is a 500 ticks now, but when I saw this level here, this base, and I placed my stop order. I believe, yes, stop order right here below this. So I figured if it's gonna break, it's gonna catch try to take some of the stops out from here. So that's what happened. I placed short here. It quickly went for a scalp here, and I got money from there. And then I also placed a long here because I figured, well, the price will come here. It's probably gonna close out some longs, some shorts, and then it's gonna do a little bit of a bounce. So I caught the bounce up. So I traded short and long, pretty much in the same candle here. So that was great. Then I wanted to see if I could do another short. So as the market was coming up, hitting the moving average here, I tried to short from here, and I got a quick scalp here as well. I also did another short here. So this is a breakdown again, breakdown of the structure, breakdown, quick short, and then they went to the moving average and short again. So I pretty much repeated this trade twice, once, twice, right? So it's a breakdown, bounce of the moving average, breakdown, bounce of the moving average, and again bounce from moving average. And then I went short here. I placed my sell stop order here, and above here. If it decides to flush down, I want to get into the trade. But I knew, the market could reverse because we were hitting some supports over here. All right, these areas of support right here, right here, right here. So 1, 2, 3, 3 areas of support. So I figured, well, they might squeeze some shorts here. So let's be careful here. I think I was up $400 at this point, 400 something, 440. I went short here, but I got stuck. I realized the market was starting to trap shorts, yeah, I basically stopped out here. Stopped out for a loss. I think I lost a couple $100, but then I did my setup trade with 2 minis. I went long here, got a quick scalp here with one, and then the second one got out here. So I got roughly 7 points on the last one. So I made some of the money back plus more, plus another $50. So I lost $200 here, but I made $250 on this trade. So instead of being stuck in this short and losing everything I made, I figured let me just not be greedy, be smart about it. Let's get out of the trade that's not working, and I'm very happy I did that. And instead of losing more, this is 200. If it went up here, this would have been 400. I would have lost everything I made here on the multiple trades just with just one mini. That's very sad, right? You don't want to do that. So I went long here. In order if you guys want to learn how to do this particular trade, you just have to kind of follow me, watch my live trades, and then you'll see how I do this kind of trade. All right, so it worked out nicely, and I'm up $493. So we'll be back in the green in this account. As you can see, let me just move the screen a little bit lower, maybe. This is 50,065, so we're back above the 50,000. All right, I know we were up 52,000 and we lost I think we were down 3,000 basically from the top. We have to slowly grind up. Again, yesterday was a bummer. I lost, there were 2 days where I lost on this account. I'm glad I didn't blow it. Usually, statistically, if I am down so much on the account, it's very easy to blow it, but I'm very happy I was able to bring it back to life. And so that's good news. All right, so I'm going to close out of this window, and we're done trading for the day on this account, $493. Let me move the screen, make sure you see this. $493. Okay, right here. All right, so without further ado, let's review other things. What else can we review? All right, so good news. I thought we passed one take profit trader account. Turns out we passed two. So we had one that was passed, and then we passed two more. I just activated these two. So we have three professional funded futures take profit trader accounts. Good thing about these is we can start getting payouts from these. We just have to reach the 1500 threshold, so we need to make another 1500, which is kind of annoying, but that's what we have to do before we can start taking money out. And anything above 1500 can go into our bank account. All right, we just had news. Let me quickly go back to what the market is doing here. So we had 10 o'clock news. Didn't really do much. Moved the market maybe, 10, 20 points. So we're back to the top. That's good. What are we going to do here? We're going to just continue going higher, blue sky, or are we going to go down? The market is Nasdaq is, I think, at its all-time high. Let me quickly see what other markets are doing right now. Also interesting to see what other stocks are doing. All right, so Nvidia is flat. I'm seeing a little, kind of a lot of red things across the board, just from the stocks that I follow. The only thing I see that's green today is our energy and pharma. S&P is flat. Let's take a look at the overall market. So yeah, so Russell is actually down almost 1%. S&P is flat, actually red, a little bit red. Dow is red a little bit, 0.2%. So small caps are selling off. So I don't know. I guess the numbers weren't that great. The only market that's up right now is Nasdaq. So I wonder. So we got three markets versus one. Three markets are saying it's a red day, and one market, such as Nasdaq, is saying it's a green day. 3 versus 1. Who's gonna win? I mean, I would lean towards Nasdaq pulling back a little bit because it is at all-time highs, and you know, it could certainly use a little bit of a drop. So we'll be watching how that plays out, because we just had the news. I need to see if I could trade take profit trader, because you're not supposed to trade take profit trader. Okay, prohibited trading during news events. CPI, Consumer Price Index. Okay, the 8:30 a.m. This is yesterday. All right, this is yesterday's email. Okay, I got a lot of congratulation emails from Take Profit Trader regarding going professional, pro, passing those accounts. All right, so I think we can look at Apex, trading Apex accounts for now, and then later on we'll switch to Take Profit Trader accounts. Let's have a look if we could find some setups. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 3 pro accounts and 2 evals. Let's see what we can do with these evals also later on. We got $400 to go on this one, and we have another $1,000 to go to pass this account. Okay, that's good to know. All right, here we have some Apex in our quant tower, locked and loaded. So just a quick review, we have made 700 plus 500. I'm just rounding up a little bit. Let's just do a quick calculation here on my spreadsheet. $1,174 as of this morning, and it is 10:16 a.m. Eastern Time, U.S. Eastern Time, and let's try to analyze, see what we can find here. Okay, so we had a support here, which was tested, and it worked. Seems like it was tested once. It's getting tested again. If I had to guess, I like this area of support. Like this would be a good, decent area for me to go in. Ideally, I like to see the market sell off like this, and then look for my entry. Where's that entry? Let's see. This was a 4 a.m., huh? Let's see. 1, 2. So this was a nice, beautiful entry here. 24.20, 27, potentially even 40 points. 40-point trade. Not bad. Okay. Actually, look at this. I don't know if we'll have the time. Yeah, we're kind of late to the game here. I'm gonna try. Oh, I missed it. Missed this entry. Ah, too bad. See, maybe it'll come back to us. see if it blue flags here. Kind of rushing to this trade, obviously, because I missed it. See if we get something. Okay, got something. $66. All right, I'm trading 150K eval here, okay? See if we get some more out of this bull flag. All right, it wants to break out, huh? Let's see if we can get something. All right, we're in with one. See if we get some more. Come on, give us some more. I actually like this right here. All right, let's see if the market can go out of this bull flag. As you can see, I drew it for you here, and we have some stops. People hiding here, people hiding behind this wick. Let's see. Come on, one last push. There's some more stops left over there. Come on, you can do it. One more. No, you done? Well, looks like we do another little bull flag here. Okay, we're done with this trade. Ah, see, could have gotten a few more points. Could have gotten another 2 more points. Wow, look at that. Look at that breakout. Sweet. Yes. Okay. All right, let's see what we did here. Okay. All right, let's take a look. So I'd find this area to be a good place to enter. And then if you're stuck, you can always find a friend over here. Another friend over there. Okay. Last but not least, there's also another friend over here. Kind of set it and forget it type of thing here. Doing a little bull flag again. But how much higher can this market go? Let me look at the other markets, see if they're turning it around. All right, S&P is turning green a little bit. So that's a positive sign. But Russell and Dow are still pretty bearish. See if we catch a quick scalp here for like a retest of the bottom of the flag. Although I feel like this would be a better. If we go higher, we could certainly go in there. Let's see if the Okay. Being a little impatient here. It's not really a setup for me, what I just did there. But thinking if it's going to go higher, maybe, you know, I could get a quick scalp here so we can move on to the next account. I don't need much, it just needs a little bit. Okay, there you go. All right, and we are up $198 on this account. I'm going to change this to 12 ticks just so we get a more round numbers. All right, so we're breaking out here. What am I supposed to do? I mean, we keep going higher. There's no stopping for NASDAQ. It just keeps going higher. Let's see. Let's see what the other stocks are doing. Yeah, my. So. See what the 10-year is doing. And then eventually I'm going to get trapped. The strategies, you know, it's good until it's not, right? Like right now I may be regretting entering that long, because I might end up being at the top. So I'm going to have to manage the trade if I do get stuck on the top there. But you know, NASDAQ is known to keep just going up higher and higher. I mean, interest rates are starting to come up. Today was like a nice bounce on the interest rates. And I don't know, that's probably what's hurting the smaller companies, small caps. But NASDAQ, apparently, you know, all these cash generating companies, they don't really care about interest rates as much, because they make their own money. They print their own money. And yeah, I don't think, I feel like I could do some more here. I want to go for, while I'm talking here, I want to get 10 points. See if that's possible. So as I was saying, yeah, interest rates are going up. You know, that doesn't hurt NASDAQ companies as much, because you know, they make a lot of money. They don't need to borrow. They're not so dependent on interest rates as smaller companies are, small caps. That's why small caps are getting hurt a bit. You know, having said that, you know, they are saying, you know, everyone's predicting there will be a rate cut next week, and potentially another 1 or 2, I think up to 3 rate cuts this year, which okay, my OBS is acting up. Let's hope that doesn't interrupt my stream. Okay, let's see how we're doing over here. So we had this trend line, which is kind of getting upended here. So let's see if maybe we can get out of this, and then see if we can find a better trade. If we have another opportunity to get out. Okay. I mean, we could totally go over here higher and retest this trend line before going down, but it looks like we are running out of steam here on this rally. I mean, it's hard to call it a rally. It's just 40 points, but you know, certainly Alright, I'm gonna try to manage this trade. If we don't reach our target there. Just need to make 2 points to get out of this trade. But for that to happen, that means we have this bull flag. We have to kind of break out of this bull flag. We're gonna need some kind of momentum shift. And if we don't get the momentum shift, I have these two minis here sitting below, which should help me get out of this trade, unless we like flush down. Then it's gonna be a little scary. But you know, that's the reality of trading. Day trading markets just sometimes move. Let me just double check, make sure there are no other news coming out. Okay. All right, so that was kind of a breakout right there. A little bit lackluster. Of course, now we're going to be breaking down. Come on, need that push. Alright, so what have we seen lately? Let me just delete this. I'm gonna redraw this bull flag. So I'm gonna draw it long like this. Okay, we broke out of this flag, came back in. Let's see if we're gonna continue grinding lower now in this within this flag. Alright, there you go. Excellent. And we're up $250 now on this account. So painful to watch this. I mean, we're still bullish, so did we just make a new high? Yes. We're gonna just try to get in at, you know, quarter into this candle. Yeah, Friday's market are, you know, not my favorite. Getting some tennis updates there. We want to go higher again, I see. I don't know. I don't want to trade breakouts anymore because the market is so kind of slow. I'd rather let it break out and maybe catch it back on the way in right here, like where it traps the shorts. I mean, yes, I might miss out on this move up here, but I just don't want to be sitting in the trade for too long. I could have taken multiple trades before. I mean, of course it's gonna go up now. You know, this would have been my entry, 77. I mean, 5 points right there. Yeah, I would have been out by now. Definitely out by now. We just have to be patient though. It did reach my initial target, right? I got in right here, and I want to get 10 points. There you go. There's the 10 points I wanted. Dang it. Oh well. I have to learn how to be a better trader. But, you know, I also am trying to be careful and patient. Fridays are just so unpredictable. I think a lot of people, like traders, are not trading. They're off today. Maybe they do a quick trade in the morning like I did earlier on my accounts, and then they go away and let their algos run. And the computers are doing all the trading. So it's not humans, it's mostly just overdone by computers. There you go. We have another bull flag here. Oh, no. See, now I think it's going to repeat itself, right? I'm thinking it, well, last time it did that. It did this run. Maybe it'll do a run again. But it's probably going to skip now. This time it's going to again trap me, and then I'm going to sit in this trade for a while. Never know. Okay, we're in. Yeah, like I said, what? And now cells are showing up. It literally gave me a point, and now it wants to go down. That's fine. Give it some time. Not asking for a lot here. Just gonna quickly check my stocks here, see what's moving today. Yeah, like I said, TLT is down, so the interest rates are going higher. Retailers, I don't know, Target is down. Target has been under a lot of pressure. That stock is just demolished. All this shipping, transportation stocks are down. All because of these tariffs, which are putting pressure on, you know, import, export, transporting goods. Okay, Nvidia is getting green. It was down a bit before that, but now it's getting greener. Lululemon is down a lot. Yeah, people can't afford it anymore. Gotten too expensive. My Kohl's stock, huh? Look at that. What a meme stock, huh? Just doubled. Alright, how are we doing here? Okay, alright. Of course. We never got that follow through. Again, this is not the best way to trade, but I want to see if I could just quickly catch this right back to the top of this flag. We are bouncing here. Okay. Okay, come on. You could do it. No. It touched me. It didn't fill my orders. Pathetic. Okay. And we're out. $343. Alright, not bad. Okay. This one trade turned into 1, 2, 3 trades. Okay. Feel like we're kind of bouncing around here. Maybe we could catch something. All right. No. Should have placed my order lower. Thought I did, but it went below this candle. Okay, doesn't matter, it worked. Took an extra 10 seconds. Alright, what's the total? $399. Alright, not bad. Alright, I kind of want to be done with this account already. Trading this account today. Let's see if we could do maybe one last trade. That's usually not a good thing, but I just want to do one last trade. Because when you get a little bit impatient, this is when things start going the wrong way. Just want to see if it maybe kind of does the run to the top. Like, if it dips. There you go, like that. Okay, $455. I think I'm done trading this account. I'm gonna switch over to another account. Hang on a second. Ooh, look at that run. Okay. This is the funded account, 150K. Let's see if we can do some trades here. Okay, $56. Okay, let's see. I mean, we have this flat top here. There's a good chance we might break out of here. I'm gonna try to draw out my support levels now. Okay. This level was already tested, so I don't know how much merit it still carries, but looks like we really want to break out here, huh? Hate chasing. Have a little bit of a FOMO here. This trade is over already. Let's see if it goes higher. I think we're bull flagging here again. Just want to get out of here just so that if this is still kind of bull flagging, we don't know. Let me clean up my screen here. All right, so okay. All right. Sure, I'll do another breakout. Just don't want to be chasing afterwards. That's why I'm doing this. Just don't want it to trap me. Better entry would be here. Because it breaks out and then it's gonna go down, isn't it? Come on. Prove me wrong. Did it once. Remember how I said this would be a better entry? Was I right or was I right about that? See, my initial trade worked. Initial plan. Just gonna go break even here. Come on. Way too hungry for these games. Hunger Games. Alright, thank you. Couldn't you do this sooner? Look, now it's doing it. It's time to mess with me. The market. 159 profit on this account. This is a PA, so funded account. I think I'm gonna take a break on this account now and switch to another account. Hang on. Okay. Ooh, this is looking interesting. Come on. All right, we keep just going higher and higher, huh? Can you take me higher? See how long we can hold this trend for before breaking down. But we're definitely in this channel, ascending channel. I hate to be in it when we go to break it. To the downside. To the up is going to be, whew, it's very steep. But not unheard of. Could definitely happen. Just going to keep setting my orders along this trend line. See which one sticks. Wow. You seen this? It's incredible. This is great exercise. Let's see how this plays out. Watch this. I'm gonna blow the account right now. Okay. Alright, I wasn't joking there, huh? Let's see how it bounces off this trend line. Nope. Okay. All right, let's look for some levels of support here. Aside from this trend line. So we got something here. See if we can reclaim that trend line. If not, we're gonna try to get out sooner. All right, looks like we're starting to get this channel going. How low will it go? Okay. Seeing buyers step in a little bit. Okay, we out. We are $113 in profit on this account. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave these trades in for a little bit. I'm gonna switch out to another account. Just trying to multitask at the same time here. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna switch to this account number 30. This is eval. I still have those orders sitting there for my funded account. Just want to see if we can get something else going here because, I don't know. The market is very bullish. What are we gonna do here? Let's see. One. Let me see if I can do a stop here. Like if we start breaking down. Let me just take a look what the market is doing. Okay, Nasdaq is picking up. We're up about 90 points. S&P slightly green. Russell's still going down. Dow is down. All right. Okay. All right, so it looks like we got a nice fill there. Okay. Oof. Just kind of scalping here. Okay. All right. Getting this channel forming. All right, market is getting a little more aggressive to the downside. Let's see. Volatility is picking up. That's why I say Fridays are tricky. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know which one you're gonna get. Just look at my levels of support here. And that's where I'm setting my orders. Okay, let me draw another level right here. All right. Nasdaq is selling up hard. It's down massive 25 points. No, I'm just joking. We're fine. Let the battle begin. Alright, so we're managing this trade. I am kind of stuck over here, so this is where my break even is on my initial trade. I was just kind of defending it with levels of support that I have drawn here. And we're certainly in this downward channel now. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of a bounce happening. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Just gonna take a quick mental break. Okay, nice. Let me quickly switch to the other account to see how it's doing. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna let this one run a little bit. And if not, we'll manage it from my levels of support right here. Here's the level of support. And here's another level. And another one. And another one. Okay. We need this to hold. Kind of want to get out right here. Maybe a little sooner. I think we made a little bit of money. Just get out of this one here. Come on. Alright. How are we doing in this account? This is the funded account. $363. I think it's not bad. We can certainly take a break here on this account. All right, let's take a look. All right, I think we have in our setup here. I like to place a buy stop order right here. And, if that fails, we can do something else. All right, let's take a look. What else can we trade today? Account 33. I'm gonna switch out here. I'm gonna do a multi. $12. All right, we're gonna try this. If that doesn't work, we're gonna try something here. Okay. Potentially here. It's a little bit aggressive. Got 6 minis here. Locked and loaded. just fix my screen a little bit. Just realized I'm moving this around. I need to set this up so you can see it all the time. Okay, we're in. I'm gonna do a little trap here. Okay, of course I just went over my limit. All right, do a little trap here. Oh, that's what it is. No, never mind. I had the wrong number of contracts selected. And I need to switch to this. Okay. Buy limit. Okay, come on. Okay. Oof. Yeah. Playing with fire here. Let's see. Something is happening. Think I did a trap. Maybe it'll work out nicely now. Okay, just looking at stocks here. Applied Materials is down. That stock's been demolished. Well, it had a nice spike, but then now it just got sold off again. Same thing for Adobe. CoreWeave. What's CoreWeave doing? I see. Okay, so we trapped some shorts here. Excuse me, longs. So let's go. Let's go higher. What are we waiting for? All right, I'm just gonna switch to see if we can get one more out, and then have a runner. And the face is up. I mean, what's happening with Lulu? Nothing good. I mean, if you look at the SMH, let's take a look. How's SMH doing today? The semiconductor index. It's up a little. Not a lot. Nvidia is down. Okay. I'd love to see Nvidia go down. But not now. Not while I'm in a trade. Because that will definitely drag down the NASDAQ. Okay. Come on. Always assume we're in a downward channel. I tell myself. Always, because that's how you stay out of trouble. Okay, we just closed. What is it, 442? Or let me just see, hold on a second. That was the, I think it's $442 in profit now, wherever we were just now. Let me double check. Nope, not this one. Account number 30. Okay, we're going up. All right, so yeah. So let's quickly review this. So this is account number 30. $442. Nice. All right. Okay, I want to try something else. I'm going to cancel all the orders on these accounts. Okay, this is the 33. Let me cancel all of these orders. Okay. 32. All right, let's just keep going down this trail. We got account number 34 to be traded. All right, account 34, please stand up. All right, here we have it. Let's line it up a little bit with our screen so we can see it a little better. Hold on a second, I'm looking at two different things. Okay. All right. Let's see. Just gonna place the order there blindly while I look for other entries. We're entering this flag again, bull flag that we bounced out of. You know, as you know, price likes to revisit the bull flag, so you know, we're still going up, I feel like. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. Hold on. So we do have this overall overarching bull trend, right? But now we're starting to have this next trend, right? As you can see, we're not making new highs. We have made one low, lower low. All right, so what does that tell us? We better watch out. The market might sell off. It might sell off hard. So we have some support levels here. We have some support levels here. Okay, let's try that. I'm just gonna kind of try to scalp it little by little as I talk. All right, so we have these levels. I'm gonna go into a trade right now in the next second. Okay, there you go. Let's see if it gives me a little scalp here. Nope. Well, like I said, the market wants to sell off now, so it's going to the bottom. It's gonna, there's some support here. There you go, another trade. And we're up $112 in this account. Not bad. All right, so let's keep going. What else do we see here? We have a support level right here. So I can definitely put a small order here, like so. We have, another order right here where we could place. Okay. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 orders. Let's see if we could do one more. One more. All right. I like this place. Okay. So we could play it like that. I'm going to set up these orders. I like to call them traps. Set up these traps for NASDAQ. Okay, I'm going to try to open up another account. Set these orders on multiple accounts so I can have a quick break, mental break, and just let these trades play out. Let's look at order. All right, let's look at actually. Account number 35. Please stand up. Okay. $35 will go here. Here. Just setting a bunch of these orders here. Need a little bit of a break. I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm just gonna go quickly get something to eat and come back. Hopefully I come back to nice profit and not a blown account. I'm gonna watch the market on the sidelines, but these are my orders. 35, 34, okay. All right, let's watch these accounts. Let me switch back to account 34. All right. Let the games begin. Okay. Gonna let these orders play out while I go get some eat. Oof, hold on a second. We get a nice push here. Yeah, I think this is a nice short here. Could be wrong. Come on, you're in a descending channel, not ascending. Come on, don't break out just yet, please. Save your energy. Save your energy for later. Alright, I'm gonna go quickly get some eat. Hopefully I don't blow this account while I do that. I'll be back in a few. Sorry, I'm back here. I just quickly wanted to say we're trapping shorts here, so if we break out, there's definitely some stops to run, and I'm placing my order here for this breakout trade if it works out. If we don't break out, I'm actually gonna place it a little higher so I don't get suckered into this trade like I did yesterday. Okay, so if we break out, I'll trade this higher. If we continue in this downward trend, I'll go. Oh my god, this is looking so appetizing. Oh, I went with 2 minis. I forgot. It's too much of a size. I meant to go with 1. Mistake. All right, this is what happens when you talk. Anyhow, yeah, so if we were to break out, this would be a good breakout trade. Otherwise, we're just gonna go lower here. All right, so hopefully I just didn't make this horrific mistake, and I'm gonna pay for it. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna let this trade work out. I'm just gonna go quickly get some coffee and a quick breakfast. I'll see you in a bit. Hello, I just realized I was on mute. Okay, here you go. All right, so I was just saying that I want to try to get some stops from there. See if we can run some stops and get a quick scalp on this account. All right. Okay. This is the stuff that could put me on tilt. Look at this. I mean, it went through my through my target. It went quarter of a point above it and didn't stop me out. All right, I'm just gonna put it higher then. You don't stop me? You don't want to take me out? Fine. I'm not gonna sell to you at that price anymore. The price just went up. Okay, I can only place so many orders here, huh? I mean, this is the stuff that could put people on tilt, right? When you place an order, you did everything right. You did everything you wanted to do. The price did exactly what you wanted it to do, and it did not fill you. Just, if this was the other way around, I'm sure I would have been out right now. I stopped out with a loss. But, when it's in your direction, it's okay. Nothing to worry about. I'm going to let this trade play out a little bit, see if we can get more out of this trade. So let's see, what is the market doing? I guess it's bull flagging again, right? That's what it looks like. Bull flag. And up we go, right? There you go, come on. You can do it. Keep pushing higher. Let's see, did it go higher? Actually went a little lower, let's see. Let's give it another hopeful attempt. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna just stop looking at you and have a sip of coffee and see if that helps. Maybe that coffee, you need that extra coffee, they'll give that boost to go higher. Not yet. All these accounts taking up so much time to trade. That's the only thing. When you copy trade them, one and done. But you can also blow all of the accounts one and done, right? Here I'm trying to spread the risk. The downside here is I didn't even get a chance to trade my take profit trader accounts. But, sometimes I just want to take a break. Especially Friday. We want to take it easy. I like those take profit trader accounts. I don't want to hurt them. All right, nice. See, told you we're gonna sell for higher now. Got an extra point. All right, so $235 on this account. All right, I think I'm gonna go cut the grass now. Do some lawn work. Let me just quickly see where we stand with our accounts. All right, I'm just gonna quickly update those in my spreadsheet. Market just keeps grinding higher today, huh? Look at this. Okay, let's not get distracted. Okay, I'm just gonna set some orders here at my levels of support. I'll let these trades work. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna take a break now. I'm gonna end the stream. I may or may not trade later on today. I'm gonna have to go take care of my lawn, and if there's some trades later on, I'll try to share them with you via live stream. I did set my orders here. We'll see if those will get triggered. This is one of my evals. It's only up $56 today on the day, so I only do a couple of trades here. So just want to see if we can get some more. Okay, it's on this 25k and another one actually. So they're 112 and then $56 in profit. All right, all in all, today we had scored $3,894 in profits. Let's see how much of them. So most of them are on evals. About $500 of them are on funded accounts. I have a few more funded accounts that are waiting to be traded, but today is Friday. Plus we had news, so I didn't get a chance to trade Take Profit Trader. Maybe I'll take it easy with them today. Maybe I think I'll trade them next week when we have a fresh week. We do expect rate cuts, so I'm expecting a lot of volatility. So I just want to be extra careful and trade with my clear head. Okay, so right now I've traded what? 12 accounts. So 12 accounts I traded separately. So I am a little bit tired. I think it's a good time to take a break. It's 12:30, so it's afternoon, lunchtime. The market is moving really slowly, so I think this is a good time to take a break. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Let me look at the camera here so you can see my face. Enjoy your weekend. Trade well. Look for those A setups. Make sure you watch that risk. Okay, so if you're trading a 25 or 50k account, you don't want to oversize. Allow yourself at least 20 points for a stop out, right? You don't want to blow your account by having the market just go 20 points against you. Okay, so manage that risk, because NASDAQ can move 20 points in less than a second. So give it at least 20 points to run. All right, let the trade work out in your favor. Give it 20 points, okay? Otherwise, you'll blow an account. Have a good weekend.